Indeed. Greetings, dearest one. Again, we are here recognizing this moment, recognizing the conversation, recognizing the options for time, you could say. We are recognizing the intention for this moment with you and our beloved channel. So we are ready for the bits of, how she would say, starting with the question. Yes.
Hi, Osairah. Here is a question that someone had on the call and was not able to ask. They have shared, I am curious about money flow right now. I have a sense that there is more available for many people. Is there a way for us to amplify this in our lives?
We like that question. We like the way even that it was worded, because one of the things we would say is the amplification is what is recognized first. To be able to recognize your value, your worth, your inherent worthiness is a part of that vibration that attracts towards you the experiences you want. And so it's not to say that you have to only have value of your own worthiness, but it does indeed add to that pool or that pot of your own vibrational frequency. So money inherently as of itself is paper or coins, as said. Sometimes it's just digits transferred on a screen. And so that is nothing real in and of itself. You are the real vibrational frequency. So energy that you attract towards money is a vibrational frequency of, in some ways, we will say belief, amplifying your belief that you are. We like sometimes the word is, this makes it kind of more fun, even the idea of a money magnet. If you can think of yourself as a receiver of money as a magnet, that it is just inherently attracted towards you. And what comes up within people is the disallowing, the disbelief in that. And so that is the first part of the process. Yes, there is plenty of money for you to be in receivership, actually. There is an allowance for plenty and many people to receive plenty. And what comes up before that, though, is the belief constructs that are held to the individual or to the group or to the soul. Partly because the soul has its own inherent mission or intention for experiencing life. And within that intention, sometimes there is this vibrational connection towards, oh, well, I'm going to choose to have very little at this time. I'm going to choose to have a lot at this time. It's not necessarily that it is completely preordained, but there is a how should I say that? Choosing of connection to value and worth inherently in life. So some of this can be amplified in your own personal, because we know that our human friend who would be asking this question would be considering, well, there seems to be plenty for many, and there seems to be not enough for so many as well. How is it that we can amplify more than enough money for ourselves, meaning the person, or for others? And what we would say is it begins with the construct of the belief system you have around money in yourself, in your experience as a soul. As the mental constructs of belief around money are shifting regarding your value, you will shift with money. Now, some of you say to us, but I believe I'm valuable, Osairah. I believe I should have more than enough. And I don't. And so when we hear our human friends say that, we say, yes, we hear you. The egoic system, the parts of you on the surface that say, I believe I should have more than enough, are a construct in front of something that is not seen, not connected to by you still. So it takes undoing the things that you are not seeing to come to a place of recognizing your actual value and worth. How you do that is you have to meet every part of yourself, and you hide parts of yourself from yourself. And one of the best ways you do that is the construct of egoic systems that hold those things in place. They say, well, I have the belief that should have more than enough. But underneath, 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 underneath that all, there is some belief within that is holding to a tenet of, I am not worthy. I am not valuable enough. And sometimes we will dare say, even though we know that will even, how should we say, irritate some people, and some people may not like us for saying it. Inherently, though, sometimes a soul chooses to not have enough for many, many, many different reasons. And some of that can be considered soul's growth, soul's lessons. Some of you call that also sometimes karmic debts. Karmic debts are another conversation we've recently had, which we say, you are not paying back a debt because there is a wrathful, vengeful God who is making you do these things. It's a soul choice, a soul decision from a higher vantage point where you know there is something inherently that you are here to do. And sometimes that looks like not having enough money. Can you shift that? We absolutely believe so. If even you have come in with intentions for not. The soul makes so many decisions and choices along the way. There is a main theme many times in a soul's life and experience for the awakening of that soul in a lifetime. And there are, along that path of a lifetime, there are many places where there is sort of a shift point. There's options for growth. There's a change in changing the track. You can shift the gear down and shift to a new track within a soul's walk, within the lifetime you have chosen. You don't always choose it, but it's potentially always there. So it means that you have unlimited ways of being, even within a desired life course, a life track you've chosen. The life track you've chosen is gifting you, pushing you through doorways, giving you opportunities, setting up experiences, aligning people, places, experiences, things, circumstances to gift you all that you've asked for in a lifetime experience so that you will grow as a soul. Is money available to you, particularly, individually, and or collectively? Yes. Money is an energetic vibration, and you can vibrate to it, and it can vibrate to you. Opening up yourself and your belief constructs about money is what begins that process. And we know there are many who talk about this. We know that there are many times we've talked about this, and there are many ways for you to do that. We've just hit on some of them. One thing we would say, it is not the magic pill that most of our human friends want, but we will say it is a beginning. Recognize your value. Just for being on this planet, you are inherently valuable. You are worthy to have enough and more than enough. You are inherently valuable. So your life's breath is more than enough as a soul's emanation through a body physically for you to have an awareness of your worthiness. This aligns to financial abundance. This does align to abundance overall. And not all things are abundance in money. Much is given where you see your gratitude expanding. So if you are even, we will even use our beloved channel with a big smile. No, that she does not love this every time, but we will say, even this morning, as she was preparing for this call, her gratitude spilled over just for taking a shower, being grateful for the water. Now, when you can continue to look at life and think of things like that, your heart and soul opens up to the abundance all around you. And you recognize how full and worthy and valuable and abundant you are. And that will naturally spill over into the abundance as well into the idea of the energetics of money. It is all just vibration. And you are playing a wonderful game within this matrix system of believing money is inherently something of its own. It too is just a vibration like you, vibrating towards itself and you. That is an interesting concept when you think about it. But it too is a vibrational creation of that which you are. You are wealth, love, and light. You can be used for all kinds of good things in the world, and you can be used for all kinds of things that you would deem not so good in the world. Same goes for money, same goes for all things that you are in co creation with and co collaboration with. This is a very large topic, one that we say we hope we've touched on some of it this now moment. Indeed, thank you.